So it's been 7 months since I moved to Chicago, and I've learned a lot in that time, and I've also been able to decorate this place exactly how I like to. Now I think it's time for you guys to see what it looks like now. Let's get into it. So one of my dreams over the past few years has been having my own office setup. The first thing I did was I made sure that I got an L desk, which is this one right here. This was probably within the first 3 purchases that I made when I moved in here. First thing, only behind an air fryer. I have an astronaut figure right there. I've always loved the idea of space. I have these grid lines here, which I actually did not come up with that idea on my own. One of my favorite creators, his name is Jayhawk. Definitely follow him on Instagram, YouTube, TikTok, all over. He had these in his office and I saw it in one of his videos and I was like, you know what? I want that. So I put that up there. Right over there, I have success is the best revenge, because when you feel like you're not exactly where you want to be or other people just can't see your value, sometimes the best thing to do is just be successful. Because when you put the haters down and you go out there and do your best, good things always are going to happen to you. This couch is actually a little more recent. I only got this about a couple months ago. The best thing about this is it's a pull-out couch. So whenever I have guests over, I can just pull this out, get some blankets, and I am good to go to have a guest room. That mirror that's right here, I actually got that about 2 weeks ago. It's something that I wanted to do for a while just to fill the space. I really like how it complements the artwork that I have on the other side of the wall. I have this little bookcase here. I just put a few plants in there. I have my plaque. I played a lot of basketball growing up. I was playing on teams. I was doing travel basketball. I went all around the tri-state area. My junior year, I ended up leading my entire league in points that year. So I got a plaque for it and I've kept it ever since. I have a bit of a sad story to tell you guys, because in all my years on this planet, I have never gotten my bike stolen until last week. I was in another neighborhood. I took a salsa class. The class was a little bit late at night, so it was already dark when I came out. I locked my bike up, came outside. That was the only thing that was left. I put it in here. I actually think it fits pretty well with the decor. Me and that bike, we had a lot of memories. I did 3 5-borough bike tours. All 5 boroughs of New York City, you are biking into each one, and it's 40 miles at the end of it all. I've done it 3 years in a row on the same bike. If you didn't know, I'm born and raised New Yorker. I moved to Chicago in January of this year. My favorite part about this kitchen is that it's a nice open setup. I have an entrance that leads into the dining room right there, and then I have another entrance right behind me that leads to the hallway and to the front door. I have a bunch of counter space, and I also have a bunch of shelf space. We are getting into the living room. Right on this wall, I have my nice bookshelf. I've always been a big reader even since I was a kid, so I wanted to make sure that I kept that habit alive, and also it's a great decoration piece. This area, I spent a lot of time building out. I have my coffee table right here that I built myself. Couch set up, and I got an accent chair just to bring it all together with a little bit of a side table and an ottoman so I can put my feet up. I have a couple light setups. At night, those light up and it really creates a nice moody atmosphere. I have some plants. Don't judge me, but all my plants are fake. I know. I just have not graduated to have a green thumb just yet. I also don't want to deal with the upkeep and maintenance of it, so I get fake plants that look good. I trick people all the time because they think that it's real, but they're not. These are some of my favorite movies. Christopher Nolan is my favorite director, so he has made Inception, Dark Knight, Interstellar. Then Denis Villeneuve, he's the one who created Blade Runner. He made Dune, and the second Dune, which came out earlier this year, fantastic movie. I love cinematics. I really love all that goes into it, and hopefully one day I can bring a little bit of that into my own content as well. In the time that I've been in Chicago, I haven't really felt too homesick. Again, it's still pretty early. I'm still within my first year. One thing that helps a lot though is I do have family that lives out in Chicago, so I see them pretty much on a weekly basis. I also make sure that I decorate my house with things that feel like home. This is one thing that I really wanted when I came in here. It is the Brooklyn Bridge. So anytime I want to just go into some old memories or just think about home, really feel the vibes. Sometimes it's cool to just stand in your house and stare at the artwork that you spent money on. I really love and respect my family, and they've actually had some influence into some of my interior design. This giant mirror, it's a mirror that my grandmother has had for many years. It's a super cool statement piece. Whenever people come over and they look at this mirror, they're always like, wow, that is a great mirror. The rest of my bedroom is pretty simple. It's probably the thing that I've moved the slowest on. Living room and the office were definitely the first 2 rooms that I really prioritized, and then I've been doing more in the bathrooms recently. One thing that I do like in this room though is this accent chair. Getting dressed in the morning and I want to just put on my shoes really quickly, I'll just sit right here, lace them up, and then I am out the door. This plant that I bought recently, it's grown on me. When I first got it, I didn't really like it. I got a little side table over there. I have my nightstand on that side. Arguably the most understated but impactful artwork pieces is this Brooklyn poster. When I take my outfit pictures, this is always in the background. This is the guest room right here. My other bathroom through the bedroom, it's the exact same layout. It's just the door is in a different position. It's the same size and everything. It's cool when I have guests over where I can just go to the bathroom, take a shower if I need to, and then I'm not in the way and they can and just use this one. This is one of my funny pieces in the house, because when I have guests over, they can see my dog doing his business with a newspaper in his hand, and I just think that it's cool to have something a little more funny, less serious in the bathroom, because it's the bathroom, because why not? So that concludes my quick condo tour. I hope you guys enjoyed. I still have a little bit of work to do with adding maybe a couple more lights, a little more artwork and decor. The cool thing about moving into a new place and getting a chance to start literally from scratch, I get to fill in everything with things that feel like me and things that I think will look cool together. Stay tuned for more updates from me on my home decorum adventures.
I'm outside in an AMG, right outside, TT, two-turn baby girl.